This is Family Time 84. We're back to the top of the order with our social emotional learning competencies, so we're focusing on self-awareness again. This time, we're focusing on our strength. It's so important to have an accurate self-perception, and that can be harder than it seems. It's easy for us to get down on ourselves, to think we're bad at certain things, to feel insecure about certain aspects of ourselves. On the flip side, sometimes we see people who appear to be overly confident about things that maybe we think they shouldn't be that confident about. Although I would argue people who, in my experience, people who are generally boastful, who talk about themselves a lot and the things they've accomplished, there's usually some insecurity there. Some insecurity they're trying to cover up, they're trying to manage. I don't fault anyone for that, for trying to find ways to manage their own insecurities. But I think that's even where that boastful nature, that arrogance sometimes comes from. So it can be hard to have an accurate self-perception, to really be aware of the things that we're genuinely good at, while being aware of areas where we could use some work. That can be hard. It can be hard to step outside of ourselves and take an objective look at our own lives, because we're in it. We're in the middle of it. We're sometimes too close to it. But what I want us focusing on this week is just our strengths. I want this to be a very positive activity. Think about the things you're good at. And I'm here to tell you, everyone has strengths. Everyone has something to offer. Even if you don't feel like you do, I assure you, you have something to offer. And it's important for you to share those things. You might have the one thing someone else desperately needs, and you're the only one who can bring it to life. The thoughts and hopes and dreams that you hold, the skills you have, were given to you for a reason. And I believe that reason is for them to be brought to life, for them to be shared with others. And if we're going to share our strengths with other people, we need to be clear about what they are. A lot of times in school, a lot of times in life in general, we focus too much on the weaknesses. Focus too much on the areas that could use some improvement. There's nothing wrong with that. We should all take some time to reflect and decide which areas of our lives we'd like to improve. But a big part of success in any endeavor is doubling down on our strengths, figuring out what we bring to the table. That's a great way to pick a career path, to pick a path in life. What are the things that inspire us, that light us on fire, that fill us with energy? What are the things that we're actually good at, that we seem to have a knack for, that we gravitate toward, that we can offer? That's a great question to ask. What do I have to offer? What do I have to offer this situation? What do I have to offer this person? What do I have to offer this job? Figure out your strengths and feed those things. improve your strengths. Take what you have and build upon it. That's the first thing I want us focusing on. We're going to do some things in class to help us identify our strengths. But I want every student in my classes to leave my room believing they have value, believing they're good at something, believing they have something to offer other people. After we focus on the strengths we do have, I do want to spend a little bit of time thinking about what strengths we want to build upon. And I don't want to come at it from the angle of, I'm really bad at this thing. This is a real weakness of mine. Those are things we can address. But I want you to think of, okay, what is a strength I have that I would like to be even stronger? That I would like to utilize and develop to help me achieve whatever it is I want to achieve. So that's it. This week, give yourself a little credit. Take a little time to consider and focus on your strengths. Much love.